Good morning, KELOLAND. This is KELOLAND On The Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday. We also have your Boredom Busters coming up, but first, our top story. A driver is dead after crashing his car into a grove of trees near Humboldt over the weekend. The Minnehaha County Sheriff's Office says it happened early Saturday morning when the driver apparently did not stop for a stop sign and went through an intersection on Highway 38. He died at the scene. A passenger was airlifted to the hospital with serious injuries. She is expected to recover. South Dakota State Senator Jamie Smith has officially thrown his hat into the ring for the office of Mayor of Sioux Falls. Smith made his formal announcement on Saturday in front of the Washington Pavilion, where he once attended high school. Smith said he hopes to oversee positive changes to the city if he's elected mayor.
We need a city that allows for visionary people to step in and do the things they do well. Anything that we could do, I mean, the Levitt's a prime example of that, working together to get something that has just been transformative to downtown.
Smith was born and raised in Sioux Falls and currently works in real estate. David Zucaitis has announced a run for mayor in 2026. An air quality alert has been in effect for South Dakota this weekend. Smoke from Canadian wildfires has started to settle, and the South Dakota Department of Health warns people of its effects. Anyone with respiration problems should limit outdoor activities. The alert is issued through the rest of today or until conditions improve. Let's take our first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Adam Rutten in the Storm Center. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, everybody. We're going to wait and see for when those conditions improve because it's not going to be today. A very smoky Sunday on our hands for a majority of the region. There's a view from our camera at Falls Park, 60 at the airport on this Sunday morning. And you can already see that smoke hanging over southeastern and northeastern KELOLAND for that matter as we head on up to Aberdeen as well. They are not looking much better. 58 with a south wind at 6 miles per hour. But again, it is going to be a murky sort of day due to all that high and low level smoke for that matter. Pier, there's the Capitol building in the distance, and there's the smoke as well. 58 is southwest wind at 6 miles per hour. But Rapid City, though, getting in on a noticeably less smoky start to the day. Still could get a little bit of that upper level smoke in the atmosphere, though, so we're not quite in the clear completely. 57, though, out in Pennington County to start the day. But there is all the smoke, the deeper shades of gray indicative of upper and lower level smoke that we're going to be watching over the course of the day. And it is going to be sticking around as we go through the afternoon and evening. You see those areas of yellow and orange, that's thicker smoke that tries to recede but comes back by Monday morning. It'll take a cold front to move through to get it out of here, but there's a catch to that. We'll talk about that catch and go through the rest of your forecast coming up.
All right, thank you very much, Adam. A popular burger joint in the northern Black Hills has risen from the ashes following a devastating fire nearly 2 years ago. The Sugar Shack is back open and serving food once again. The rebuilt restaurant still has the same layout and look of the old shack, but with more space for both customers and staff. Business has been good since its relaunch.
So after this weekend, like I said, every day was a record-breaking day, and that's all I wanted. I mean, so now we know people want to come. People want to. They showed up. So I mean, if we would have not had people show up, it would have been a lot more stressful. But no, I'm feeling great now. A little bit stress is off my shoulders. So and people are loving it.
One customer we spoke with said the new Sugar Shack is much nicer than the old building and that the food is as good as ever. The Sugar Shack is open daily, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. A South Dakota man is on a 4,000-mile mission across America. Gage Matson is biking the Trans-America Trail to raise money for the Veterans Community Project of Sioux Falls. The nonprofit provides veterans with resources to help them get back on their feet, from support services to getting into a home of their own. To Matson, this was eye-opening.
Just hearing those stories really solidifies how awesome that organization is and why I want to help raise money for it.
Matson started his ride in early May, and he hopes to make it to Oregon by August. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, we'll tell you how you can help support his goal. Be sure to watch tonight at 10. The Sioux Falls Municipal Band performs a free concert this evening. The performance is at 8 p.m. in the Terrace Park Band Shell. The Municipal Band will perform free weekly concerts through July. The summer concert series at Goodhurst State Park in Sioux Falls features the Back Alley Band. Concert starts at 4 p.m. A park entrance license is required. The Lincoln County Sheriff's Office is hosting Badges and Bobbers, a free fishing event at Lake Ole in Harrisburg. The hours are 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. There will also be a hatchet throwing competition. The City of Sioux Falls outdoor pools and aquatic centers are located at Drake Springs, Frank Olson, Keene, Laurel Oak, and Terrace Parks. Open swimming goes from 1 to 5 in the afternoon and 6:30 to 8 in the evening. Splash pads at Hayward and Pioneer Parks are open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. And enjoy a night of sprint car racing at Houston Speedway in Brandon. Gates open at 5, hot laps are at 6:30, the races start at 7:30. Tickets are $20, $10 for students, and free for ages 12 and under. Adam?
For what it's worth, it is going to also be a warm day today. We're off to a milder start with temperatures around 60 in southeastern portions of KELOLAND, 65 this morning in Sisseton, 63 over in the hills towards Spearfish, 57 Rapid City, 58 in Mulbridge, 54 for Valentine, 60 your number from Huron to Yankton, Chamberlain, Winter, and down in Pine Ridge as well. We're not going to have to deal with much in the way of a breeze today, around 5 to 10 miles per hour in many locations this morning. The wind's going to try and pick up West River as we head toward the afternoon, but overall, yeah, not that bad of a day if you take all of that at face value. Even just looking at satellite and radar with not much of anything going on. Again, you take that at face value, it's a good day. But we have the smoke to deal with and those poor air quality concerns as well. So please keep that in mind if you must be out and about today, and limit any strenuous activities, especially if you are prone to respiratory problems. Otherwise, yeah, you have to head down to the Red River Valley in Oklahoma to get the closest bit of moisture to come our way for now. And I say that because we do have a chance on the way sooner rather than later. The day today, though, is pretty quiet. Even the night, for that matter, is pretty quiet, especially to the east. Out west toward the hills, we may get a couple of showers and thunderstorms to develop toward and beyond the midnight hour. Then that'll push northeastward into Monday morning. Then we get a cold front to make its move. That's going to sweep away a good amount of the smoke, which is always good. But it's also going to bring in the potential for strong to severe weather, which is less than ideal. Yes, it's another opportunity for rain, which we'll never say no to, but we do have to watch that potential toward the evening. Take a look at that line from Marshall through Sioux Falls down to Yankton into northern Nebraska, and even a secondary line from areas between Mulbridge and Aberdeen through Pierre into Phillip and Cherry County, Nebraska. Then just more rain and some embedded thunderstorms overnight into Tuesday morning. That'll gradually get on out of here in eastern and southeastern KELOLAND. Along the way, we will have those cooler temperatures on the way back in. It's going to be pretty warm today and tomorrow, but then we get improvement on the way as we head through the second half of the week. We'll be closer to, albeit a little bit below average at times, but keep in mind average for this time of year is going to be in the mid to upper 70s before we start to try and warm up again headed into next weekend. I want to circle back over to Monday, however, as we do have a slight risk, level 2 out of 5 in place in yellow, from Yankton through northeastern Nebraska, Mitchell, Sioux Falls, Madison, up to Brookings, Watertown, and areas west of Wilmer. This includes Marshall over in western Minnesota. A marginal risk in green, level 1 out of 5, goes from Valentine through Mission, Winter, up into portions of Lyman County, through Redfield, up into Sisseton, up in the northeastern corner of South Dakota. Then Worthington points east along I-90 in Minnesota, and much of northwestern Iowa, including the likes of Spencer, Lake Okoboji, and the Rock Valley area. Wind and hail are the main concerns, but there is an isolated tornado risk really with any severe storm that comes up, so just be sure to stay weather aware as we go through a Monday evening and Monday night especially. I think the first half of the day on Monday is pretty quiet to the east. Today, smoky sunshine, 80s to near 90 for high temperatures today. Maybe a little more sunshine out to the west where the smoke isn't going to be as thick. Overnight lows tonight in the 50s to the west, either side of 60 elsewhere. A couple of showers and thunderstorms developing after midnight toward the hills. Then for your day on Monday, a pretty sharp split along that cold front. Ahead of it, either side of 90. Up behind it, 70s with a couple of 60s, but either way, we will be watching the skies for that potential for some active weather. Here's your 7-day forecast. Some lingering showers in the first half of your day on Tuesday in Sioux Falls, a mainly dry Wednesday, then a daily chance for rain Thursday through Saturday, as temperatures do take that step backward between Monday and Tuesday. For Aberdeen, mid to upper 80s Sunday and Monday. Monday featuring that chance for some thunderstorms, especially in the second half of your day. and to a lesser extent, very early Tuesday. A mainly quiet Wednesday, then scattered showers Thursday through Saturday with highs in the 70s. For Pierre, we'll have a smoky day today in 87s, showers and thunderstorms possible on Monday in 84. Your mainly quiet day is Tuesday before daily chances for scattered showers come around Wednesday going into Saturday with highs in the 70s to near 80. And for Rapid City, mostly sunny at 89 today, scattered showers and a thunderstorm or two on Monday, a mainly quiet Tuesday in 68, then shower chances Wednesday through Saturday, Wednesday featuring your best shot. Have a great day, everybody. For more on your local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over to KELOLAND.com.